This is what Mekaverse should have become. Let's check out the company Gray and their NFT, Graycraft. First up, I want to say if you could hit up that like button, it really helps out with the YouTube algorithm. Also, down the bottom there are chapters, so you can fast forward to the sections that you want to help you navigate the video easier. Now, you're going to need to do this because there's going to be backgrounds on the company, and then there's also going to kind of be like the NFT kind of review, overview, etc. So yeah, definitely use them. Also, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research before jumping into the NFT space. So the company is Gray. Now, they've got an NFT collection, but I'll do a background on the company. Basically, they're based in Singapore. Founder, Kevin Wu, Bored Ape. So you can start to see the ties when it comes down to the NFT space. Now, when it comes down to what they actually sell, they sell phone cases, Apple Watches, bands cases, AirPod cases, wallets, things like that. And what's crazy, this isn't just some concept. This is actually what they're doing. So if you actually look Gray phone case review, you've got reviews on YouTube of the product and people kind of actually doing it, and you're going like 2.2 million views when it comes down to the review of their phone case. So they've actually got working products that they're actually selling and actually doing. Now look, this is crazy because they're actually a business that actually has products that they're actually selling. Now I want to say a big shout out has to go out to Marcus. He actually brought this to my attention and I thought I'd jump in, check it out and have a look. And when you kind of start to dig deep into Gray and Graycraft, the NFT, which we'll get to soon, you kind of realize that I don't know why people are sleeping on this project. It looks like it has really crazy potential because they've actually got a business around it supporting it. So a little bit of a deeper look at some of their products. You can see here that they're selling essentially a $2,000, $3,000 iPhone case, which is insane, but they do look cool. When it comes down to the cases for the Apple Watch, you're looking at sort of almost more than the Apple Watch itself. And then you've got the card holders and you've got the iPod holders. And the reason that I like this aspect when it comes down to the integration with the NFTs is the fact that they've actually got a physical product. And I can see this, I'm not saying it will, but I can see the NFTs end up becoming almost like the discount card, which can then get you some of these products that can get you that, because there is that integration. It also means that if they do want to spin up sort of physical aspects of their NFTs, they've got the capabilities there because they're already doing it. It's not like you're taking a concept and having to then find a manufacturer. They've got the manufacturing, they've got it, and their tolerances when it comes down to the manufacturing are going to be a lot higher. The imagery and the marketing material when it comes down to the stuff on their website is crisp, it's clean. And that's why I feel like this project is interesting, because the NFTs aren't the first component when it comes down to this business. They've got a whole business model around it. When they've got a business model around it, the NFTs can be something that can lift it up and take it to the next level. It's not like the NFTs are the sort of cash cow to kind of let them run out and then they can just drop the project. The NFTs are an extension of their business, and they want to keep their core business intact and keep that running. So they're not going to want to let the NFT holders down when it comes down to the project. That's just my thoughts. That's just my theory when it comes down to it, because someone that's built a brand, they don't want to tarnish that brand by trying to do a really quick cash grab, especially if it's established. Now, when you have a look on the website, it's just super polished. Now, the idea and the concept behind it is that in the metaverse, you're going to need to be able to get around places. So this is almost like they're building the aircraft that you would use to then get around the metaverse and play with. Now, if you actually hold one of these Graycraft 2s, you will then get a mech. Now you can see here what they're building is crazy. It's super detailed, super intense when it comes down to the detail, and it does have those similarities to what Mekaverse is. So this is why it's a little bit crazy, because they've got a business that can support the NFT, and the NFT is an extension of what they're actually doing. And this is why this concept is very interesting to me. And when I looked at it, I really wanted to kind of cover it and do it, because they're not going NFT first and then business after. They've got a business that supports it, and they want to use the design skills, the tech skills, and the visions that they have for their physical real world products, and then bring that into the NFT space. Now you can see here on Twitter, they have almost 8,000 followers. But what's really nuts is when you actually have a look at OpenSea, you can actually pick up a Graycraft 2 for 0.08, so 0.09. And it's nuts because it feels like this project ticks all the boxes. It has everything that it needs, but it just hasn't kind of blown off and popped off yet. So what Marcus said he's doing is he picked up some in anticipation for the drop of the mechs. And I'm actually going to be jumping into this right now to get one just in case it blows up. I'm not saying it's going to blow up. You should do your own research when it comes down to the project. But this is one of those things where everything just seems quite right, and it's almost worth hedging the bet to kind of see what's going to happen because they've got an established business. They're selling products. They've got this ecosystem that's not even based in the NFT world, and they're starting to incorporate into those NFTs. And it's not like it's just some guy that wants to cash in on the NFTs. The fact that the founder is in heavy and deep when it comes down to NFTs is crazy. Like, he's got 27,000 followers. That's why this project just seems like there's something there, but no one has seen it yet. So overall, it was a different kind of video today. Nothing too crazy in detail, just something that I wanted to bring to your attention to put on your radar when it comes down to it, because you've got the founder that is deep in the NFT space, and you've got a project that is very cheap compared to what you would get elsewhere to mint. So a 0.09, that's very reasonable. You've then got an upcoming drop in Q1 2022, which is good. You've then got an established business behind it that actually integrates quite well when it comes down to their design aspects and aesthetics into the NFTs. It seems to tick all the boxes, yet it's still under the radar. So that's why I think it's a cool little project, and you should see if it fits into your risk tolerances when it comes down to your portfolio. I don't see this as a crazy 1000x project. It could do that, but it's more the hedging of the bet, because if you can pick up something at a very reasonable price, and when the mechs come out, it ends up kind of catching a second wave and it really builds up, you could then be on that wave before the attention really kind of picks up, because with the NFT space, things move really fast. So having this information and these details right now is what could be the difference between making a little and a lot of money. So I hope you found value in this video. If you did, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I really appreciate it, and it does help out the YouTube channel. As always, it's been a pleasure having you with me, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.